Hi everybody, I'm Mike, and this is Amnesia: The Dark Descent. So, last time we went and put some pieces of the orb in here, and it's clearly not enough. So, let's go looking for more orb pieces, because that's what you should do. I get the feeling that we have gone like far beyond where we actually need to for orb pieces, so I'm going to go back down to where Agrippa is. I'm going to start looking there again. And from there, hopefully we'll find some more stuff. So I just came back from my buddy's place where I had a nice afternoon with him, clearing up a computer for him so he could set it up for his nephew, give it to him for Christmas and whatnot. And we had a wonderful lunch which he prepared, which was really, really nice. And yeah, it was overall a very, very good time. I ate too much though.
There's something else.
Oh my god, shut up, Agrippa, I hate you.
Boy, and I appreciate your compliment. But
Okay, so that's working now.
more important things to take care of.
Wouldn't it be awesome if there was just a piece of the orb, like, right here? So if we go here... Why does that freak me out? I don't get it. Okay, that is the entry to the chancel. Okay. I can't help but get the feeling there is some sort of piece.
You get it.
Oh god, shut up. Right. You know, to be honest with you, I don't even remember what happened in this room. I remember being in this room. And I remember putting a bucket on that rope. And then something that we had to do to progress the storyline happening, but beyond that, I don't remember. Let's go into the transept, I suppose.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me, Orphan! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Well, I don't think I've been in this room, and it's creepy as balls. Okay. Have I been in here? No. But there's definitely a piece of orb here. Oh! Oh my. It's that kind of party, huh? Rip was hanging upside down, his tears swelled with blood flooding from his belly. The sub between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna not be there anymore. That's pretty brutal, but, you know. He's a rapist and all. I believe in rehabilitation. Mind you. I don't know. It's a touchy subject. Okay. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave away to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Wow. Okay, well, we've got another tinderbox, which is great. And only assume. Oh my goodness. There we go. I was guessing that the piece of orb was going to be in this room. Definitely, but... Okay. Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, we've got 2 pieces of orb, which is pretty good. Which way did we come in?
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
Oh, is this the
The wicked. Don't
Judas
give lies
seat?
any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course.
Yep, totally is.
With monsters here.
This is like...
No, please. Do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. Do anything. I'm innocent.
Yeah. Yeah. The arsonist kept crying as he slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. You know what? If you don't know how this thing works, I'm gonna leave it up to you to find out on your own. I know how it works, and it's pretty terrible. I'm gonna leave it up to you to either look it up or figure it out. Just in case you don't want to know. I respect that. I totally respect that. Can I go up these stairs? Okay, there we go.
Get her back.
Oh. Hello. I'm gonna close this door just in case. String. Interesting. A tinderbox. Is there anything in here that we may need? Ooh, oil. Oil's handy. We'll open this. It's one of those memory things. We'll touch this first. Is it you, my love, I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them. A demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. You know, I'm going to give some of you the opportunity to turn away and come back, just in case you don't want to hear this. And I'm going to start reading now. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I'd figured that the reaction I would get from these victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain the victim, while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of the torture you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, and it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subside, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield the maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Oh. Right. See if there's anything to mess with that or that. Well, I'm recording this on the 23rd, and it's going to go up on the 24th, so of December, by the way. So okay. I'm going to attempt to go back and see if we are, well, I mean, we are further along. We've got 3 orb pieces, but I'd like to know how much further along we are. So we're going to run along here now.
Good to see you. You seem to have found all the wall pieces used in the transit. Go to the choir and find the list.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That's actually really, really good to know. That's the first useful thing you've said in quite a while, Agrippa. Thank you. So we know we're not finished, and we know where to find all the rest. Need to go to the choir. I've already been to the choir. Oh. Hey there. Up there. Yeah, you won't budge. I really thought that it was this... Oh, you know what? Some of you are probably screaming at me. No, you've gone the wrong way if you want to go back to the energy room where the orb pieces are, you idiot, but... These ways seem so similar to me. Every time I pass by boards, I have this, like,
You're a good boy.
this need to go and pick them up because I've played so much Payday 2. Whoa. What? Okay. Yeah. Should have totally gone this way the first time. And... Whoa. My voice cracked. Just hitting puberty. Now. At nearly 34. Oh my... Yeah! So one of the things that I wanted to mention today was when I went over my buddy's place, I think I saw my first gray hair. Which was, not so great. Wasn't a huge fan of that. Ooh, you know. We got a lot of orb going on here. Oh! Oh! So close! So close! Okay. In the next episode, we are going to try to finish this Mamajam off. So, if you like this episode, or you just want to support the series, feel free to just click on that like button. And if you haven't subscribed and you feel like that's something that you may want to do, that button is down there as well. If you have any positive or negative feedback, feel free to put it in the comment section down below. If you want to join me on Facebook or on Steam, you can click on one of the links in the description, and it should bring you to right where you need to go. But I have been Mike, you have been you, this has been Amnesia the Dark Descent, and, yeah, thanks very much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.